Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited because we're going on a really fun adventure, and we're here just a short distance outside of Branson, Missouri at Talking Rocks Caverns. Now Missouri is known as the cave state, and I can easily tell you why, because there is a long list of show caves here and this is one of them. So for today's adventure it's going to be fun, and we're going underground, but we're not going by ourselves. We've moved inside, and who is this? Who is this? This is my dad. He drove all the way up to Missouri to join me for some adventures here. We have a few things coming your way. But Dad, are you excited?
Yep.
He's been here before. I haven't. So this should be super fun. We're gonna look around the gift shop, and then our tour starts at 3:30, so very soon. And I'll be taking you guys along with us. Okay, so we are going to be coming right over here to meet our guide, and these are all guided tours. Now you do have to wear a mask to come into the cave, so it is what it is. And we also have to make sure that we haven't worn these shoes at another cave previously because of the white nose syndrome that bats can get. So I haven't, and we're good to go. So I think Dad and I are going to wait over here, and then we'll get right into the cave. So Dad was just showing me this is actually the entrance. He warned me that this is kind of a steep entrance, and I can see why. It definitely is.
Limestone comes from seafloor sediment. A lot of marine fossils in the rocks. So this area of Missouri used to be kind of flat and different levels of inland seas above us. That was a little while ago. Then uplifting happened, shifting of the rock layers, got a big dome type of plateau, which scientists call the Ozark Plateau. Some of that seawater, lots of fresh water, carved out the valleys and tributaries that we have. Some of that seawater helped start the process of forming some of the caves, but lots of fresh water over a period of time helped form the caves and the formations we see. So as that acidic water flows through the soil and the cracks, it chemically breaks down the rock and hauls it away. Eventually we get cave passages or rooms of all shapes and sizes. Gravity, it does its thing, and the water goes lower and lower. Eventually this passage became air-filled like we see it today. Same process made the cave. They like to hang on tight to the ceiling. Coming up from the floor, we got a big one next to the handrail. For us up front, can't see that too well. We got some on the wall area right here. Those are called stalagmites. Stalagmites. Might reach a tight someday. The cave. Sort of lifelines with the cave formed on. Got another crack arm this way. Little area of narrow water mineral comes in. I guess you can see there's a crack in the wall there. It's actually a bedding plane. Underneath that, I guess you'd say a bigger crack. It's big enough for a person to fit into. It goes back a little bit, and I guess you'd say some holes in the wall up in there. It's called Powell Monument in honor of the Powell family. When they first came in to explore the cave, if you look up, came in right about there. They used a windlass. They're all different shapes and sizes. They got a pulley in the middle of it. When he saw this formation here, he thought it looked like the flowing robe of an angel. You can see a wing there. There's a wing there. He noticed that the head was bowed. He wanted to know why. Now, it probably took him a few trips, but he finally did see it. Way up at the top of the cave, there's a formation that looks like a cross. So the angel is bowing in honor of the cross. It's hollow. Water runs down the center of it. A water drop will sit on the end there. A mineral ring will form. The water will drip away, and that'll get longer and longer. There's a cave drain right down here. Over time, the water slowed down. This cavern filled part way with red clay. That hole there, I'm leaning towards an air pocket that opened up. The formation that formed inside, they're called hornets' nests. They just look like them.
Okay, so that was Talking Rocks Cavern. Now, a few different things. Obviously, I couldn't show you everything because it's a little dark in there, but really, really neat. And they have some cool formations. Whenever you're going down into the cave, it's about 100 feet actually down and 256 steps. Now, with that said, a few narrow passageways that you can kind of see from this video, but super, super fun and really great story behind it. Whenever they do the guided tour, you get a little bit more information, and I definitely think that doing it this way, I learned a lot more. So I really like that they do that. But here at Talking Rocks, they also have a few other things. I'm going to show you a couple of them, and then you can come out here on your own. Okay, so they have a trail system here, and it has 4 different routes. The spring house is easy. The stone pancakes and the lookout tower are both considered moderate, and the waterfall is considered to be a little bit more challenging. Altogether though, if we did decide to do the longest one, it is 0.8 miles, and that goes toward the waterfalls. So I am going to be definitely taking a photo of this so we don't get lost. Dad is actually leading the way, and we're going to go toward the lookout tower and then toward, I think, the waterfalls. So this should be kind of fun. It does suggest going in this particular way because of the steepness. Now, I don't have on my hiking boots for this, so crossing my fingers. Okay, we found our first stop, and this is the spring house. This was super close to the visitor center area, and now we're going to go on. Oh, it's so bright. It's so bright to the next stop. These are cool. So it looks like somebody stacked up a whole bunch of rocks, but they're naturally like this. It is so neat. And there's tons of them back here. Like, I get why they call them pancakes though. They literally look like flat pancakes in a big super stack. Wow, very, very cool. Dad's up ahead right there, so let's go catch up with him. He is on his way toward the tower, and I can't wait to see what that looks like. Dad, what'd you find there?
Kind of hard to tell that one.
It looks kind of like a fox or a wild boar. And that's what it looks like in real life. See that right there, guys? This is just a little tree stump. Kind of cool about nature. Okay, we found the lookout tower, and this is one of the most interesting towers I've seen. Normally, the stairs kind of snake back and forth, but these just have two really long flights. Okay, can you see Dad down here? Dad is actually on his way already to the waterfalls, so I can't wait. I hope that it's flowing. I'm not sure because of the time of year that we're here, but we're hoping that it's at least a trickle. So down we go. Now the map did say that you should definitely go from the tower to the waterfalls because of the steepness. It's easier to go down this way, so yeah. I will say this, guys, if you're watching this, I did not show the vast majority of the trail from the tower to this waterfall point because it's really, really bumpy. This is definitely not an ADA trail. Come out here and be prepared for some very slick surfaces, especially if it's raining. Be very careful. Anyway, we're almost there. Okay, we made it to this point and we're realizing there is no flowing water right now. So back to the visitor center we go because there's nothing to see here, guys. So I would definitely say if you're coming here during spring, there will be water flowing. If you're coming here later in the season like I am, I'm here super late fall, no water. It's just kind of the way it is, but still a great hike. Overall, this entire loop is about 0.8 miles and it's given us a way to stretch our legs a little bit. But back to the visitor center. Okay, that was a brisk walk after visiting Talking Rocks Caverns. I hope that you've enjoyed coming along with me and Dad for this tour and then also just visiting the grounds. They have tons of cool stuff to do out here, including mini golf, a nice little kids play area, and also gym uncovering. You can actually do some gym mining here. It's kind of fun. It's just something kind of different. But if you've liked this video today, make sure that you leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and check out my Branson playlist. I have tons of cool things to do here in the Branson area. Till next time, guys. Bye!